Do you know someone with a drug problem? In our addiction, we could not manage our own lives. We could not live and enjoy life as other people do. We had to have something different, and we thought we had found it in drugs. We placed their use ahead of the welfare of our wives, our husbands, and our children. We had to have drugs at all costs. When at the end of the road, we find that we can no longer function, either with or without drugs, we all face this dilemma. What is there left to do? Either go on as best we can to the bitter ends, jails, institutions, or death, or find a new way to live. This is a simple, spiritual, not religious program known as Narcotics Anonymous. We are a fellowship of men and women for whom drugs had become a major problem. We are recovering addicts who meet regularly to help each other stay clean. Our program is a set of principles written so simply that we can follow them in our daily lives. Anyone may join us regardless of age, race, sexual identity, creed, religion, or lack of religion. We are not interested in what or how much you used, who your connections were, how much or how little you have, but only in what you want to do about your problem and how we can help. Anyone who reaches out for our help is entitled to our compassion, our attention, and our unconditional acceptance. Any addict, regardless of clean time, should be able to pour out his or her pain in an atmosphere free of judgment. Most of us have found that we are able to feel great empathy for those who suffer from our disease precisely because it is our disease. Our empathy isn't abstract, nor is our understanding. Instead, it is born in shared experience. We greet each other with the recognition reserved for survivors of the same near-fatal catastrophe. This shared experience, more than anything else, contributes to the atmosphere of unconditional love in our meetings. Narcotics Anonymous, as we know it today, began with one meeting in 1953 in Los Angeles. We grew slowly for decades, reaching 77 weekly meetings by 1973. But then, we came together and wrote our book containing the foundation of the NA program, The Basic Text. We experienced rapid growth, first in the US and then worldwide, especially as we were able to translate our literature into more languages. Our members, groups, services, literature have all continued to evolve over the years, allowing us to reach more addicts in more places around the world than ever before. Today, Narcotics Anonymous is truly a worldwide, diverse, multilingual, multicultural fellowship with over 70,000 weekly meetings in over 100 countries around the world and growing every day. We are well established through much of North and South America, Europe, Australia, the Middle East, New Zealand, and Russia. NA communities continue to grow throughout the Indian subcontinent, Africa, and Asia, and our meetings are hosted in over 90 languages with literature translated in over 50, and more translations are on the way. All of the efforts of Narcotics Anonymous are inspired by the primary purpose of our groups. Upon this common ground, we stand committed. Our vision is that one day every addict in the world has a choice to experience our message in his or her own language and culture and find the opportunity for a new way of life. And what is our message? Our message is that an addict, any addict, can stop using drugs, lose the desire to use, and find a new way to live. Our message is hope and the promise of freedom. When all is said and done, our primary purpose can only be to carry the message to the addict who still suffers, because that is all we have to give. We carry our message of hope and promise of freedom so that no addict seeking recovery need ever die. We are Narcotics Anonymous. For more information about Narcotics Anonymous, please visit us at na.org. The faces of NA members were blurred for their anonymity. Any face not blurred in this video was from a licensed stock photo and was not a member of Narcotics Anonymous.